Today we're going to go over alignments real quick. We've kind of briefed some of this information before, but we're going to go, and I've already lost my picture. We're going to go back through this, and then we're going to go downstairs and actually do an alignment. Alright, so I've already told y'all this once, but I'm going to tell y'all again, and we're going to go over it again. Where do you always start when we're doing alignments, if you have the ability to?
The rear.
The rear. Why do you start with the rear?
Because the rear's off, front's definitely won't be off.
Rear's off, front's gonna be off. Or what's another way to word that? Rear does what to the front angles? If you adjust the rear, what happens to the front angles? They move too, right?
Yeah.
That's why you adjust them first. Another thing too, I didn't go over this with y'all before, but you got a thrust angle, and that rear axle defines your thrust angle. So your thrust angle needs to be at 0. If it's not, then your car's, you ever seen a car dog walk or crab walk?
Yeah.
Or it looks like it's going down the road like that? That's because that rear axle has been peeled off one way or the other. Now let's put like Carson's truck for example. So his truck's not gonna have rear alignment angles because it's what?
Solid axle.
It's a solid axle. It's got no alignment angles. The only way that you'd be able to adjust that, like say, you know, when you ran your truck around a curve, you know, then you've thrown all those angles off. Like if it was still drivable, your axle would have been bent. So it's a good chance that your truck would have been one of those trucks going down the road like that because your axle's bent. So let's go through the angles real quick, what they do, what they affect, and then we'll go downstairs and do it. So our toe is going to be the front of the tire, in or out. So what do y'all think that's going to affect? Pull or wear? Do what? Yeah. So Bryce said wear, so it's going to be a wear angle. Because if your tires are going like this, it's going to wear your edges of your tires. Same thing as if it's going like this. What about caster? Caster being basically the position of your bottom ball joint, either forward or backward. Is that going to be probably a wear or a pull angle? Pull. You've got something like that, right? What about, I hope it saved the picture, there we go. What about camber on them little like, all them ricer vehicles, little drop vehicles that you see stands out like this? So your camber is going to be the top portion of your tire going in and out. You got your front being your toe, top portion being in and out is camber. So we're thinking that's a wear or a pull?
Wear.
What else?
And a pull.
And a pull. Good deal. Alright, when we go downstairs, or Carson's got the keys to it, but we're going to be working on a little Kia car. I don't know if this one has rear adjustments. If it does, it's probably going to be like my car, and it's just going to have the adjusters in the back, or it might be set up on a cam system. But front should be like this. So we're going to loosen what?
Power rod.
Yeah.
In.
It's your little lock nut here, right?
Yep.
And then you're just going to adjust right here, right?
Yep.
And then we're going to pull those toes in. So what about, last thing, with it being a passenger car, we're going to have camber caster adjustments up front? No, because that's built into the strut usually, right? Only vehicles that's going to have camber caster adjustments usually trucks, right?
Yep.
Trying to think of anything I might have missed. If we did have camber caster adjustments in the front, what do you adjust first?
Top.
No, what do you adjust first? Do you adjust your toe or your camber and caster first?
You wouldn't have it.
Camber and caster, because why? Same thing with rear toe. What is camber and caster in the front going to do to your front? It's going to change it. Last thing, when we finish this, you know, I've already told y'all that every vehicle is going to have different alignment specs, but you see how it's sitting up front. I want it looking, other than this right here, if we can, hopefully his is in the green all the way around. But you see how their toes just barely into the green? I want to sit in dead center in that, or 0.3 or 0.03, so 0.03 of a degree off. All right. Jackson and Tristan, y'all are gonna be the first ones up. We're gonna get that done. And get this wrapped up, okay?
You told me Tristan,
I said, oh, I did. Carson,
you better watch
Jackson,
it out.
there we go. Everybody understand?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get downstairs.